Hi everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. So today we're looking at inequalities. This is question 3 from your tutorial sheet, and if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure that you do that so that you don't miss out the videos that I'm going to be posting. So let's quickly get into business, and then if you have any questions, you can send to any of these lines on the screen. Okay, so let's begin to solve. Alright, so the question is, find the range of values of x for which this inequality is valid. Okay, so the first one I, this one is just 4 open brackets, and you have x minus 2 there, then less or equal to 2x plus 1. So now how do you solve this? So let's first open the brackets. 4 times x there will give us 4x. 4 times negative 2 give us negative 8. Then we have less or equal to 2x plus 1. So we take this to the other side of the equal sign. In other words, we pair the like terms. We take this to the other side as well. So we have 4x minus 2x. When this 2x crosses the equal sign, becomes negative 2x. When we have less or equal to 1, then when this negative 8 crosses the equal sign, we're going to have positive 8. So 4x minus 2x, this will give us 2x, then less or equal to, then we have 1 plus 8 there, this will give us 9. Okay. We have 9. So the value of x is simply just going to be equal to, or rather what we do is we can now divide by 2 on both sides. 2 there. So after dividing by 2, we find the values of x to be, so we find the values of x to be, we find the value of x to just be, this one and that one will cancel. So just remain with x is less or equal to 9 over 2. So this is the value of x that will make this, this is the range of values of x that to make this expression valid. So you can also write this in interval notation. This is just going to be x is equal to from negative infinity up to 9 over 2, and then it will be closed at 9 over 2 because of this equal sign. So you can write it in this format as well. It's still correct. So you can also try to test these values. Let's take any number that is less than 9 over 2. 9 over 2 is just the same as 4.5. So any number that is less than 4.5, we can even get 4. So when you put 4 there, you're going to have 4 minus 2. That will give you 2. 2 times 4, that is 8. And then this side you have 2 times 4, that will be 8 plus 1, that will be 9. So 8 is less than 9, which is correct. Okay, so the solution is correct. That's how you test if your solution or if your answer is correct or wrong. So let's quickly move on to the next question. So okay, so the next question simply just 2x minus 3, then 5 plus x plus 5 is greater than 0. So we have 2x minus 3 in brackets, then we have x plus 5 is greater than 0. So this one is also straightforward. The most important thing that you just need to find here are the critical points. So how do you find the critical points? You let this expression, which is 2x minus 3, x plus 5, you let this be equal to 0. So this means that we're going to equate each term to 0. So when we equate 2x minus 3 to 0, you're going to get 2x is equal to positive 3 when this crosses the equal sign, Then when you divide by 2, the value of x is simply just going to be equal to 3 over 2. The value of x will simply just be equal to 3 over 2. X is equal to 3 over 2. And then the other value of x will be found by equating this part to 0 as well. So when you equate that to 0, we're going to have x plus 5. So x plus 5. Okay, so this one would be x plus 5. We equate it to 0 as well. Then the value of x will simply just be equal to negative 5. So what we are going to do here is we're going to do a simple test. So we're going to test these critical points. So I'm going to draw something that is more like a number line. Yeah, it's a number line actually. So this one is going to be called the real line. Okay. Then this side will also have that. So I'm going to put my critical points. So I have negative 5 there. Then I have 3 over 2 there. So all these numbers that are this side are numbers, the values of x that are less than negative 5. Then between here, between negative 5 and 3, we have negative 5 less, then we have x less 3 over 2. Then apart from that, this other side we have all values of x which are greater than 3 over 2. So let us test these regions. So we test these regions using this first equation there. So we can be replacing, let me just write it on top there. We have 2x minus 3, and then we also have x plus 5, and then this is greater than 0. So we take any number that is less than 5 on this region. We can take any number that is less than 5 and test it there. We see if it's going to give us a value that will be greater than 0 or less than 0. So we can even get negative 6. So when we put negative 6 there, this would be negative 12 minus 3. That would be negative 15. So negative 15 is just a negative number. So I'll just write a sign which is a negative there. I'm not going to write negative 15. So when I put that same negative 6 here, this will be negative 6 plus 5. That will be negative 1. So negative 1, I'll just write a negative there as well. So when I multiply negative times negative, the answer will just be positive. Then, yeah, the answer will just be positive in short. So is a positive number greater than 0? Yes, positive numbers are greater than 0. So this region accepts. It's one of our answers. Let us also take this range here from negative 5 to 3 over 2. So we can get any number between negative 5 and 3 over 2. We can even get 0. So when you get 0, we put 0 there. 0 times 2, that will be 0. 0 minus 3, that will be negative 3. So I'm just going to write a negative. I will not write negative 3. So I'll put a 0 also there. 0 plus 5, this will be positive 5. So I'll just write a positive. Negative times positive there will give me a negative. Is a negative number greater than 0? The answer is no. So this region, we reject it. So let us also go on this other region. We get any number that is greater than 3 over 2. We can even get 2 or 3. Okay, let's get 3. Yeah, or we can get 2 if we want. Because 3 over 2 is just the same as 1.5. So we can even get 2. Or if you want, let's just get 3. So when you put 3 there, this will be 3 times 2, 6 minus 3. That will be positive 3. So we can just write a positive. Then we put the same 3 there. 3 plus 5, the answer will simply just be 8, which is also positive 8. So positive times positive, the answer is positive. So is a positive number greater than 0? Yes. So all positive numbers are greater than 0. Alright, so the range of values of x that the question wants us to to find is simply just x less than -5 and also x greater than 3/2. So you can write this in set interval notation as x is equal to from -infinity up to -5 to be open because there's no equal sign there, and then we say union open brackets 3/2 comma positive infinity. So this is what you write. This is how you write it in set builder. In set interval notation. Alright, so this is the range of values of x that they want you to find. So this is exactly how you find this question. This is exactly how you solve this question. So let's quickly move on to the next equation. The next question. So the next question wants us to combine this question there and that question. They want us to find the solution set for this question, for this one and that one. So how do we do that? So remember our first answer that we found was I think if I remember very well, that was x less or equal to 9/2. Yeah, 9/2. Yes. So the first answer. So if we are to combine these two, we are to combine this one and this one, means that we have to find the intersection of their solution sets. So find the intersection set of their solution sets. So the first solution set that we had was x is equal to from -infinity up to it was from -infinity up to 9/2. This is what we had. And then the other solution set that we have is simply just this one here. This is the other solution set that we x is equal to from -infinity to -5, and then union from 3/2 to positive infinity. So these are the two solution sets that we have. Okay, so these solution sets are the ones that we're going to use to find the answer for part 3. So how do we do that now? Or how do we find that? So I like using the number line to solve that, to find the intersection. So we can just draw the real line here. Okay, so we can just draw the real line. So I'll put these numbers. I'll put 9/2, I'll put -5, I'll put 3/2. So I have -5 there. Then I also have 3/2 and 9/2. So I can put 3/2 there, 3/2, 3/2 there, and then we can also put 9/2 there, 9/2. So this first solution set is ranging from -infinity to 9/2. So it's shaded at 9/2. It's closed at 9/2, and then it goes from 9/2 going to the negative infinity side. So it will go up to it will go towards the negative infinite side. And then we have this one, which is starting from 3/2, and it's open at 3/2, going to the positive infinity. And then there's also this one, which is starting from -5, going to the negative infinity. So -5 open, going to the negative infinity. So we're going to shade the parts where these lines are meeting. So we have this part, the lines are meeting, even at this point the lines are meeting. So this part that we have shaded is the intersection, that is the solution that I want. So for part 3, the solution is simply just going to be gotten from this real line. So we have from 5 going this side, the line is shaded. So we're just going to say the value of x will just be equal to from negative infinity up to negative 5, then it's open at 5. Then we also have this part from there to there. So we say union, then from 3 over 2, so it's open at 3 over 2, so we put an open bracket at 3 over 2. So open at 3 over 2, and then it will be closed at 9 over 2. So 9 over 2 there, it will be closed. So use this kind of a bracket. So in case you want to know how to use interval notations or how to solve interval notations, you can inbox me. I'm going to give you the lecture video where I've explained interval notations properly. Alright, so this is the solution for the third question. Alright, so thank you very much for watching tonight's tutorial. See you in the next tutorial video that we're going to have. And don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, so that every video that I'm going to be posting, at least you should be able to be notified. Okay, thank you very much. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Send them to one of these lines here. See you in the next tutorial video. Shalom.